defines riot as, I quote, unlawful assembly which has begun to execute the purpose for which it is assembled by breach of the peace, unquote. Under this section, any person who takes part in a riot shall be liable to a fine not exceeding 100,000 rupees and imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years. Moreover, Section 139 of the Criminal Code defines unlawful assembly as 12 or more persons who A. are assembled with intent to commit an offense, or B. being assembled even for a lawful purpose, conduct themselves in such a manner as is likely to lead to or provoke a breach of the peace. Under this section, any person who takes part in an unlawful assembly shall be liable to a fine not exceeding 100,000 rupees and imprisonment for a term not exceeding 5 years. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am informed by the Commissioner of Police that for the period 2005 to 2009, 7 cases of taking part in a riot and 4 cases of participating in an unlawful assembly have been reported to the police. The cases of taking part in a riot are as follows. In the year 2006, 1 case was reported to the Sudnak police station on 14th of November 2006, whereby a group of about 300 persons had gathered at corner Western Boundary and Palma Road to protest against the interruption of water supply in the locality, and who had obstructed the road with burning tires. 6 persons were arrested and all of them were fined. In 2007, the following 4 cases were reported. 1 on 4th of January 2007, 1 case was reported at Saint-Pierre police station, whereby some 300 residents assembled on the road at L'Avenir, Saint-Pierre, due to stoppage of water and burned old tires. 4 persons were arrested and all of them were fined. 2, on 11th and 12th October 2007, 2 cases were reported at Bel Air, Rivière Sèche police station about some persons who were obstructing the road at Écoignard due to shortage of water. 6 persons in all were arrested and all of them were fined. Third, on 23rd of December 2007, 1 case was reported at Black River police station, whereby 150 adults had gathered and obstructed Royal Road Tamarin with stones following a fatal road accident. 7 persons were arrested and all of them were conditionally discharged. In the year 2008, 1 case was reported at Brisé-Verdière police station on 2nd of November, where several persons were gathered following a road accident and stones and wood were placed on the road. 23 persons were arrested, 22 of them were fined, and 1 was conditionally discharged. And in 2009, 1 case was reported at Médine Camp de Mars police station, where about 300 persons gathered and obstructed the main road at Médine by setting fire on tires, throwing stones and other projectiles at police vehicle following a case of assault. 4 persons were arrested and all were fined. Mr. Speaker, sir, concerning taking part in unlawful assembly, the following were reported. In 2007, a case was reported at Phoenix Police Station on 22nd of October, where a group of persons unlawfully assembled and obstructed the free passage of motor vehicles with stones and burning tires near the roundabout of Pontfair, Phoenix, in both directions and along the road leading towards Valentina. The incident occurred due to sewage overflow coming from the industrial zone Phoenix, which was affecting the inhabitants in the vicinity. 1 person was arrested and 1 was fined. In 2008, a case was reported at Vakwa Police Station on 29th April, where a group of 50 Chinese workers armed with iron bars unlawfully assembled as their colleagues were assaulted by 3 Mauritians. There was no arrest, and the case was filed in December of the same year. And in 2009, the following 2 cases were reported. One on 20th of April at Popenesi Police Station, whereby about 100 persons, including hunger strikers of sale by levy cases, assembled unlawfully at Sir Virgil Naz Street, Port-Louis. 33 persons were arrested and all were fined. And on 17th of August at Lalmati Police Station, whereby about 20 persons gathered in protest at the CWA office of Lalmati for complete stoppage of water supply in the village. 7 persons were arrested. However, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions advised no further action.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Second, the Honourable Prime Minister indicate if some properties were looted during those riots you just mentioned.
Well, there were in some cases, but Mr. Speaker, sir, it would not be good for me to mention any of the particular case because I can recall from memory, having read that there are in some cases, but I cannot recall in which case, but there have been cases, certainly.
Can the Honourable Prime Minister indicate the number of hold-ups also registered that same period, that is 2005-2009?
The number of?
Hold-ups.
Hold-ups. Well, hold-ups, I wouldn't have the information because that would relate to another question. The Honourable Member can put a specific question about hold-up.
The table is advised at PQB